Cadillac Sales Director Michelle Cunningham coming at you with a Fabulous Friday call. In today's message, I am going to be sharing how to structure your day so that you can quit your job. Right? So for those of you that are working another job, you're like, dude, I'm so over this job. I'm going to give you a plan, a simple plan, and it's simple in words, but maybe not as easy to execute. But I will tell you that when a woman wants something badly enough, she does whatever it takes to make it happen. And so with this plan that I'm going to give you, I think the biggest thing to remember is that you are going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to say, you know what? There's going to be no TV, or there's going to be no Facebook, or there's going to be no extras. There's no movies, no restaurant, no whatever it is. But when I got real serious about wanting to become a director, I took 6 months of my life and I committed to that goal. And I committed in almost like a crazy way. Like I went out with my friends once a month. That was my big celebration. And they don't remember how busy I was, but that's what I decided to do. I decided that my dream was so important to me to change my life and to stop complaining about the job that I didn't like and actually take action. People spend so much time complaining about their jobs, and I was that person for 6 years. I complained. I kept complaining and complaining, but I was never committing to taking the action to change who I was, to do something different, to get the results that I wanted. And so I finally decided one day, dude, stop talking about it. Make it happen. Get a plan and follow it. Follow it like a lunatic diet that I'm on, that I am not quitting, that I'm going to do until I achieve the goal. And that is what I did. And so the thing that I committed to was I decided that, number one, I needed a good lead source. You can't build a business on your friends and family alone. But I tell you, once you get a lead source, lead jars are a great source of leads. Warm chatter, another great source of leads. Whatever it is that it needs to be for you. For me, I don't like warm chatter. I like lead jars. Hey, can I leave this jar here so people can enter to win? Yeah, great. Okay, great. I'll be back in a week to check on it. I let that be my full-time job. There is a girl on my team who is going to be one of our directors. She quit her job because she was so I want to do this. And she makes lead jars part of her job, right? So she takes Tuesdays and spends 5 hours lead jarring. Now you might say, well, I have a full-time job, Michelle. I can't do that. But I would say, when you leave your full-time job at 5 or 6 o'clock, could you find an hour on your way home to go drop off lead jars? We're talking about doing something different. Because if we continue to do what we've always done, we're going to continue to get what we've always gotten. So we have to think differently. You may say, well, I can't do that. I got this and I got that. I'm not saying, no. You're going to think differently. You're going to figure out a way to think differently to get those lead jars out, because that is going to be your source of leads, right? So lead source, get lots of leads. If it takes 80 lead jars, then so be it. I think 40 is a good number to have out there. 40 will net you enough leads that you're not running out, and you don't get frustrated with the few that you have out that are netting no leads. I think 40 is a good number. It's a pretty hard number to manage because there's a lot, but whatever. Set up a block and say, okay, this area, I'm going to check on those on Monday on my way home. This area, I'll check on Tuesday on my way home, and then on Thursday, I'll check this area. Whatever it needs to be. But just make it part of your job. So number one is lead source. Number two, you're going to get 2 bookings a day no matter what. You might say, well, I don't have time to get 2 bookings a day. I'll say, do you have time to chit-chat with anyone at work on your lunch break? Do you have time to go to the bathroom at your job? And do you have time before you leave to go home for the day that you could sit in your car and work? Because I think the biggest waster of our dreams is idle chit-chat. Honestly, idle chit-chat where someone is telling you a story, right? Just stare at them and think, I could be booking right now. This story is not changing my life. Literally, start thinking like that. I think like that. I'm like, this story is going on forever. Different if I'm at a party, but when I could be working, I can't hear your story right now because I need to be working, right? So I go and work. I choose to leave those people so I'm not near them, and I go work. When I go check my mail and the neighbors are out, I just don't go check my mail right then, right? I don't have time for the So focus on less of that and more on your dream. Your dream is booking appointments. Your dream is lead generating and booking appointments. And you might say, but I like to chit chat. Well, you can. But do that after you're making 6 figures in Mary Kay, right? Plenty of time to chit chat. But again, we don't want to keep complaining about the job we don't like. We're going to make a change. So 2 bookings a day. Do whatever it takes. Do it in the bathroom. Have extended bathroom breaks. Let people think you have gastrointestinal distress at your job. Go to the bathroom for 15 minutes at a time. Do it twice a day. There you go. You gain 30 minutes. Is anyone going to question you? No, they're not. Right? There's people that smoke. They go on breaks for a long time. Why can't you be a bathroom fake smoker. Okay, got it. 2 bookings a day. And number 3, you're going to set a schedule. You're going to time block off in your calendar when you're going to get these things done. And you're going to stick to that like glue. You're going to say, okay, I'm going to drive before I leave for the work for the day. I'm going to sit in my car and book for 30 minutes. When I go grocery shopping, I'm no longer allowed to walk around and look for stuff. I have to get in and get out. I got 10 minutes to grocery shop because the other 20 minutes I'm going to book in my car. You're going to start doing things faster. Like, think about when you have to be somewhere. You're running late. You have to run in the store and grab something. You're like a lunatic. You run in, you grab it, and you're out the door, right? Start acting like that so you can buy yourself 20 minutes to book in the car. Let that be how your brain thinks. Because those little changes will start to change your life. Set up the time in your calendar when you're going to hold your 5 appointments a week. Put 5 appointments in there, minimum of 3, that you're going to hold those appointments. If you hold 5 appointments a week, that's 25 faces. If you can consistently see 25 faces, we can get you in a free car and have you be a director in 6 months. So that needs to be the focus, 25 faces a week. Because, again, you want to quit your job, right? You need to make an income that's going to support that. And so 25 faces a week. Now you might say, 25 faces, Michelle. Dude, I see 25 faces on a Saturday. 12, a 2, and a 4, right? Just cram a bunch of people in. Or do 4 appointments. And you have 6 people at each of them. That's 24 people. So 4 appointments on a Saturday. Or you can do a Friday at 6 and a Friday at 8. And then you do a Saturday at 10 and a Saturday at 12. Are people going to miss you? Are your friends even going to know you're really working? No, because you got Saturday off to still hang out with them. But I would recommend during this period, you're not hanging out with your friends. You are booking because you are on a mission. And that simple plan, the simple idea will change your life. So that's what I wanted to share today. If you want to quit your job, you have everything within you to quit your job. If you don't like where you are in your business, you have everything within you to change that by focusing on lead generating and booking. And the good news is it's not up to your team to get you there. It's not up to anyone except for you. I earned a pink Cadillac on my personal activity alone. So you can personally get to work, right? You might have a team. Maybe they're not doing what you want them to do. Great. I get it. My team sometimes isn't working. Sometimes they are. Right now they're working. Sometimes they fall asleep a little bit. I never stop working because the one thing I can control is what I'm personally doing. So I get out and I get to work and I make things happen. And you can do the same. You can do the same all the way up to wherever you want to go in this career path with personally working, personally recruiting 5 new people a month, personally recruiting 10 new people a month, but focusing on the lead generating and the booking. And it's anything you want is really within your reach, 100%. It's up to you. Anyway, this is Executive Senior Pink Cadillac Sales Director with Circle of Excellence call. My name is Michelle Cunningham. I love you, and I hope you have a really powerful